World Cup 2026. Hey! World Cup 2026. Hey! World Cup 2026. I got the I got the World Cup 2020. I got the I got the I got the I got the World Cup 2026. Hey! World Cup 2026. Hey! World Cup 2026. I got the I got the World Cup 2020.
Los Rojas, welcome my people, welcome my friends, welcome my football family, welcome to each and every one of you joining. This is of course the stream La Rojas versus Austria, Österreich as they say in Germany, you know what I mean, yeah, this is what it is. But it's an interesting one. Shout out to King's Football Talks, shout out to Elite Footy Talks TV, big up to Hanno's Football Hub, shout out to Football Overseas, and shout out to Tony Claude Gunner TV. Don't forget D-Hub Sports as well, Waffle the Don, Zia Talks, Yassa is in the house, of course, you know, NEMS LFC is in the building. Guys, everyone's coming together to bring you the World Cup live. It's been an interesting one so far. How do you like the thing happening? How is the round of 32? Some of you would say that there were too many small nations, but now some nations that no one think would have been there are now walking into the round of 16. Upsets happening all over the place. You know what I mean? First it was Germany, then it was Netherlands, and then it was Senegal. You know what I mean? It's been interesting, of course. You can't believe it. You can't script these things sometimes. It's impossible. But at the end of the day, this is football, and this is why we tune in. Guys, the exciting times will keep rolling. There's another 2 weeks of this amazing tournament. And, of course, subscribe and like. And don't forget, big up yourself. Shout out to Strasbourg TV in the building. This is the homie. Don't forget to check out his channel. And, of course, you know, he's been busy, but I would have loved to have him hosting some of the streams. I know you guys would have loved his candidness. He's a very, very interesting guy. My brother there. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. Luis Gomez Jr. in the building saying, Viva España. You know what I mean? Shkawali saying big up to Zia and the rest of the panel as well. Big up to the chat. Good evening to everyone. And welcome back, lads. Alex Tellez is saying, I need Yamal. 2 shots on target. Spain to win. Over 1.5 goals plus. Spain winning after 60 minutes. First team to score Spain. Total cards, 2.5. Bro, I need to get that money. That's what Alex Tellez is saying right now to everyone in the chat. He's saying, good afternoon, everyone, as well. He hopes Australia silence this boy. He will cause Spain much pain, this boy. Soon he will be benched. I predict a 4-0 Spain. Yamal to get 4 goals, says Malabina. Malabina. 4 for Yamal. My goodness. Is he that great? I think he's good, but I don't know if he's that good. Anika Simwal is in the building. Give them the cup and end the tournament. Are you talking about the Spanish, darling? Or are you talking about the French? Because yesterday we saw the sensational French team. I'm not a French fan, and they had me going like, what? Who is going to beat them? You know what I mean? Shout out to Chelsea fan in the building. But guys, you know, let's get into the starting lineups. I know you guys want to see your teams. So let's start with the Spanish team. And of course, as you can see, Unai Simon is in goal. He starts up there, you know what I mean? That's what it is. Pedro Porro comes in. Kubasi partners Laporte. And Cucurella, the new Real Madrid player, is in the building. He is there. Rodri holds down the pivot. And of course, Danny Olmo partners Pedri in that attacking too. And of course, Lamine Yamal, the star boy everybody's waiting for, is on the right-hand side. Oyarzabal starts up front in the middle. And Baena is on the right. Now it's going to get very interesting, folks, because as you can see, it's the team from Austria. Schlager is in goal. And if you know what a Schlager is, he's a man that can beat things. You know what I mean? And Lehmer, Konrad Lehmer, plays in the Deutsche League. He is definitely there on the left back. David Alaba is also there. Danzo is there as well. And Posh, that's a strong back four, guys. Schlager, is that the younger brother of the Schlager? Ex-Schlager is in the midfield partnering. And Seawald, of course, that's going to be an interesting midfield partnership. We've seen a decent performance from the pair throughout the tournament. Could it improve? Sabitzer is on the left attacking midfield. Warner is in the middle. And Schmid is off the right. And Gregorish is there up front, leading the line, wearing the double ones like he think he's bringing back the Nikes. But guess what, folks? It's not going to be an easy game for them against the Spanish. You have seen some of the big teams bow out, and to Spain, they're one of the big teams. And I don't think La Roja is going to drop the bag tonight. I think they're going to come in with a big performance. This is a rematch of 1978. Malabina, did you notice that 1978 game is one of the opening clips in the intro? Check it out. Check it out. There's also Germany there. There's also Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Send Ferran Torres to Spain, then Spain team can do something big. Ferran Torres definitely needs to go home. He's not been performing really well. And shout out to the Spanish fans in the building. Don't forget to smash the likes up and subscribe if you're new. You know what I mean? Hit the notification bell so you can see when we're live again, bringing you more of the World Cup and the Spanish national team, hopefully in the round of 16 on the next stream. And it's going to be interesting. Alex Tellez, you need to explain this, bro. Like, I don't bet, so it's interesting to me how you guys get all these things done. It's very interesting. Shout out to Nefsok in the building. Big up to you, my bro. I hope you're well and not still crying in your car because South Africa got knocked out. But shout out to you, broski. You're doing this match or not really? Moss at office. Maybe he could come in and out. You're here too? Bro, we are here. It's interesting. Come true. Prediction for the Watchalong, Spain 3-1, says Kowali. Guys, get your predictions in the chat. Let your boy know. I'm going to go with a Spain victory, but I think maybe we see more goals than this 3, so I'm going to go with a 4-2 Spain win. You know what I mean? Austria, I wish they could upset them, but that would just be me being ridiculous. And Youssef is back in the building, folks. Shout out to Youssef. He's always first. That guy. You know what I mean? Even when I read his comment last, he know he was first. Chelsea fan is saying 2-1 Spain with the win. Everyone's going with a Spain with a win. The link is not working for you. What do you mean? Copy the link and paste it into our browser and see if it works, bro. I don't know. Let me see if I can send it to you in the chat. I don't know. Where's my phone? All right, okay. Nems, I'll try to send it in the chat again, bro. Like, you know what I mean? What can I do? You guys, what are you guys doing? By the way, I clicked the link in the chat when I was going live, by the way. Yeah, I just wanted you to know. You know, Nems, just so I said it, so you heard me. Let me see if this is the right studio that I'm in. So, guys, the starting lineups are out. What are your thoughts? Could you have done anything different? Would you have started someone different in this lineup? Like, for me, looking at both teams, I'm trying to figure out why Sabitzer is on the left and not in the middle. But then again, I'm not the coach, so it's going to be interesting there. But when I look at that Spanish national team, it's a lot of strength all over the park. You got the Pedro Porro overlapping with and also possessing the dark arts. You got Kubasi, the young enterprising centre-back there, partnering Laporte, who really didn't play that much games this season. So it's going to be one of mostly Kubasi supporting Laporte. But Marc Cucurella, that guy's really good. I hate to say it, but he gets down really well. He defends really well. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Austria tries to break down this Spanish defense. Rodri there, he was the best defensive midfielder in the world, but a long time injury, still making his recovery. And of course, Pedri and Olmo. Wow. They got problems all over the park for Austria. It's going to be interesting, but I'm sticking to my guns. A 4-2 win is going to be what's up, and it's going to be interesting. I'm not too sure about that one, my friend. You know what I mean? Like I would love to say so, but I think Unai Simon is actually the better goalkeeper. We've seen David Raya in the last World Cup. He didn't do too well. You know what I mean? He was conceding some weak goals for Spain. It was not nice. You know what I mean? But shout out to him. He's one of the best in the world for sure. And yeah, Spain's got spoiled for choices. So it's one of those. It's definitely one of those situations where they're spoiled for choices. So yeah, that's all I could say about the two goalkeepers there. I mean, I wish my country was at least lucky to have two star boy goalkeepers. Maybe I'd be at the World Cup. But yeah. Yeah, he did well in the UCL. I cannot lie. But the UCL and the World Cup are two different things, Anika. It's one of those situations where, club football, I would say you play with those players every day. You kind of know them a lot better. In the international game, your teammates aren't guys that you play with regularly. Of course, they'll be slightly doing different things. And I also think that maybe it will be interesting when you can form that chemistry with those players. And this is where it gets really difficult for some of these, these new school players that come into these teams, because realistically, they perform well, I have to say, for the most part, but they bring their systems to the national team. And when you bring your system to a national team, 90% of the time, the national team does not really play that similar system that you play at your club. So what you are used to doing, your regular norm, might be something that negatively impacts your national team. So I think this is why they actually gave, Unai Emery the nod this time around. Shout out to Nems in the building. Yo, my guy, what's good, bro?
I'm getting you.
Chilling. Messi is GOAT, says just a space dude. I mean, Messi's a GOAT, Ronaldo's a GOAT. I would say Ronaldo is a GOAT as well because he's the GOAT for me. But Messi's always also a GOAT, so he's just not my GOAT. You know what I mean? But shout out to you, broski. Shout out to Godfrey. Yo, I wonder if Tony's gonna pull up for the Spanish game. He's a man. He likes these kind of teams. You know what I mean? Unai Simon has hardly put a foot wrong for Spain. And this is what I'm trying to say, Godfrey. It's maybe overall, Raya might be the better goalkeeper, but for Spain, when it comes to performing for Spain, Unai Simon is the better goalkeeper. And it's like that sometimes. There are lots of players who played for their clubs and they were on the bench for their national team. You know what I mean? And equally, there are lots of players who started for the national team who were on the bench for their clubs. It's weird like that, guy. Shout out to Abdi in the building. Abdi, what are your thoughts today, bro? Are you coming with a Spain, or you are coming around the left corner with a possible Austria upset? I mean, it would continue to write a fairy tale story of the first tri-nation 48-team World Cup. If Austria was to knock Spain out, that would be 4 of the top 8 out of the tournament, folks. Scary times.
England almost got knocked out.
I mean, almost, not quite. In 90 minutes, they still took it. Well, it was the 120. What? But they still won, bro. They didn't go to penalties, which means
Big up Godfrey.
Shout out to Nems. Big up to us picking up the win yesterday. I mean, to be fair, Harry Kane coming up clutch with that brace, that changes England's chances for the World Cup tournament. I would have to put them up a few notches. If you were doubting them before, I would say get a little bit more confident. You know what I mean? I'm not an English fan. Everyone knows. So I'm just really being honest when I say to you, England, the way Harry Kane scored that brace when they needed him most, I think they just unlocked a different version of Harry Kane, a version that we haven't seen, a guy that's who's going to show up despite the game and score goals. And if that's to be true, all bets are off. I think France could be beatable. I think Spain could be beatable, even Portugal. And you guys know I want Portugal to win this World Cup. CR7 to go. So I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? Comfortable Spain win, says Godfrey. 3-1 is his prediction. Everyone's going with somewhere in the region of 3-2, 3-0, 3-1. I'm going with a 4-2. I think Austria scores a pair of goals today, but it's going to be interesting. Let's see how that decision goes. And to be fair, guys, what I would say to you all, and I have to ask you, you know what I mean? Before the World Cup, I'm sure we all thought the same thing. How is this World Cup going to turn out? All the different things we've been hearing, all the different things that impacted the players politically off the pitch and directly, forcing them into different various vicarious situations. And of course, they each came out and they did their best. And we have to clap all of those who went home early, all of those who experienced difficulty throughout the tournament that had nothing to do with performing in the games. And I would say to you guys, this tournament has really impressed me so far. You know what I mean? In terms of the performance of each and every team, there were some upsets that you had to think they had to either be scripted or just super lucky because, Germany getting knocked out the way they did, Netherlands as well, guys, it's not looking good, but it's looking great. You know what I mean? Austria have a chance because of Spain's injuries. They didn't play well so far at this tournament, but I think Spain will win. A Pedri masterclass is incoming, says Chelsea fan. Chelsea, Pedri masterclass. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. I think he's a very influential player. If he can get in, he might get the job done. Shout out to Christine Tavia in the building. Hi, what's up? How are you doing? And Nems, you're so quiet, bro. What are your thoughts on the Spanish national team, bro? You're always talking about Messi's the GOAT. So I know you're going to be backing Argentina now that South Africa is gone. But what are your thoughts on this game?
And I think Spain has a very good team, especially their midfield. I think probably this game is going to be a 3-0 Spain. Spain should win this game very well. Hopefully we will see very good football tonight. Hopefully, and goals scored by Limamal and Pedri. Hopefully he scores. I think this is Pedri's game to get a man of the match performance.
Oh, I was about to ask if you had a man of the match in mind, and you're thinking it's Pedri already. Guys, I think one or two people already agreed with him. Chelsea fan already says Pedri masterclass in comments. So that's two guys already thinking Pedri's going to be very, very influential in this game tonight. That's very interesting. He is an influential player. I do like the guy, but you know what I mean? I think he hasn't been at his best just yet. Maybe, just maybe tonight might be that night he sends the world notice. Malabina says need Portugal to win later tonight too, but I got a feeling Croatia will push them all the way. I have that same sinking feeling, to be fair, Malabina, but I just know that Portugal will get it over the line. I don't know how, but I know they will, even if they have to drag themselves over that line. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Shout out to Bali Tech pulling up. When Spain is there, there's going to have some big people coming in to co-host. Bali, what are your thoughts, my bros? Godfrey is saying a Yamal brace. Do you agree with that? And what are your thoughts?
I'm not quite. I need to see the lineup again. I saw it briefly, but I kind of forgot.
I'll give you the Austria lineup right now. Sorry to cut you. Schlager is in goal. Lema, Alaba, Danzo, Pesci, Xavier, Seinwall, Sabitzer up front on the left, Warner in the 10, Schmid on the right, and Gregorish starts up front at striker. Of course, for the Spanish national team, you have Unai Simon in goal, Pedro Porro, Kubasi partner in Laporte, Cucurella is on the left, Rodri is in that sole DM role, Olmo partners Pedri in the midfield attacking roles. Then you have Lamal up front with Oyazabal in the middle, and Baena is on the left-hand side.
Well, I think straight away, I think Spain is slightly better than Austria. Austria do have some decent players there, so they're nothing to be sniffed at. However, this Spanish team doesn't. I'm not really gassed by this Spanish team. I don't think it's as strong as it used to be. Not sure if they are missing a few key men here or there, or if it's just a natural evolution of the squad. I'm gonna tip my hat to probably Spain. Yamal is most probably Yamal and Pedri are most probably the best two players playing in this game. I know the boy Alaba and Lima are good players. And Sabitzer, I know he's a good player as well. So they got a few good players on the Austrian team, but overall, I don't really rate this team that highly. I know Danso is a decent player. Actually, well, I mean, they have their own. They have their pluses and minuses. You understand? They have their pluses and minuses. They could surprise the Spanish, but I'm going with the Spanish for now.
That would be interesting. Of course, we know that they are led by the former Manchester United DOF, who was a temporary manager for 6 months in Ralph Ragnick, and he's coming out with their game plan. And of course, he's taking a team that probably no one would say they expect to be this far, and he's taken them there in multiple tournaments, gotten them to the knockouts, rounds of 16s, and he's looking to do that again in this time. It's going to be interesting, of course. We cannot sleep on Austria. They are an interesting outfit. They are not the best individually, but they definitely have some talented individual. You know, I would strike you and say Alaba is one of the best in the world, you know, but he hasn't been at his best for the last maybe 2.5 seasons, but he does have some shockers in his locker. The players are about to walk out on the park as they do, and the referees are in green. Interesting color choice today for the referees, guys. You know what I mean? Seeing that France is probably going to be playing in their white kit. And I think that, no wait, Austria is playing in white, and it looks like France is playing in their typical orange and blue. It's going to be an interesting game. The stadium is full to capacity. Of course, it's a covered stadium today. I'm not sure why they would have water breaks, but just maybe, there might be some heat coming through the ceiling. You know what I mean? Shout out to the chat. Karma is in the building saying today is a day for penalties. Pawalgarisik is saying Sima. Of course, I think he's referring to the player there in the middle of the park for Austria. Will be interesting. Let's see. We'll take a closer look at him during the game.
It seems like Austria used that Ralph Ragnick pressing system, and they tried to use it against Argentina, but Argentina sort of played out of a lot of their pressure. So I would say that Spain traditionally is a passing side, and I would probably say they're probably a level above Argentina when it comes to like ball on the ground type of stuff. So, I mean, if Argentina are playing through their press, then Spain will just play through their press at will.
I think South American teams are stronger on the ball than European teams, bro, on the floor, because that's their game. Their game is on the ground. I think Spain is very, very strong in terms of all the
not all European teams are equal, bro.
I know, I think Spain is the strongest of the European teams in terms of ground game. But when we talk about the ground, South America is take that to town, bro. I think that's their dynasty there. That's where they build their federation of ground football. So, yeah, but I hear it though, and I do think that you're right. Spain, I think Spain is a very quality passing team, and I think they probably will get the ball through the press easily. We'll see how it works. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes different teams, even though they should statistically or prospectively be better than the other team, you know, they might face different challenges facing against our pressing system that might be difficult for them in terms of other certain points of the pressing system, if you know what I mean. Bali,
Yo,
yeah, you hear me?
yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I'm just looking at the team, and
Bro,
I'm
them
just
brothers
thinking,
looking unfamiliar, bro. Like it have one or two, maybe three guys I know their face on the Austrian team, maybe four.
mm,
And
well, obviously it would have been nice to. It'd probably be nice to be at the final as well. To watch the goat lift the World Cup.
100%, they acting like they don't know Portuguese in the building this year, but you know, we'll see, man. We'll see. Because I think tonight I also hosted the Portugal game at 2 a.m. You know, it's a double header for me tonight. Two big games on the Iberia Peninsula. You know, your boy will stay a little bit north, but he will slide down slightly to the tip just now and enjoy what the Portuguese had to offer. You know, we must get that bit of joga. So right now we hanging out in España. It's just a 2 hour drive, folks. Fear not, we shall be there. We shall arrive. You know what I mean? Hopefully there are no screws or wrenches inside of this engine. And we're not going to get no U-turns anywhere. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind seeing her upset, but at the same time, yeah, we need some strong teams to go through, but we can't afford Arsenal to just Argentina to just walk to the final. That's mad. That is crazy. I wonder if Argentina go meet one of Spain or any of them teams.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it unfolds.
Nico Williams, boy. I expected more from him so far in this World Cup, you know what? They changed tact. They no longer focus and they play through him. You know? Last World Cup, they was focusing a lot of the attacking play through Nico Williams. This year, they ain't doing that. They speed you have to walk slower to the half line now. The man walked so slow, it looked like he could have fallen long. You know? When it's a certain height and they walk too slow, you could start feeling balance. You know? I think this is SoFi Stadium. Snapdragon Stadium now. You see, we play Arsenal in.
You see someone that has the finishing boots on. You see Buckler, he's finishing his goals nicely in the World Cup.
Who's that?
Buckler, number 12.
Okay. Where you see? Right now, I just hoping for a good game to watch. I don't care if Spain win or Austria win really, but at least if the winner go and play Argentina at some point, then it better be Spain. Can't lie.
So out of all these other South American teams, because obviously you highlighted that Argentina's a better passing team than Spain. So which other South American team is a better passing team than Spain?
Traditionally, I would say
Argentina.
Colombia, Spain. I would say Colombia, Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina. All the aviators down in South America, bro, because all of them are strong. They literally average strong when it comes to the pass the ground game. That's where they play mostly. There's hardly play balls over the top and thing in South American football. It's always ground attack. So I would say they more strong. They naturally at a higher level. So
Are
it
you
would take
talking about the
really, really
olden
tough.
days or today?
Well, even in today's game, I would say the average stronger than most teams when it comes to the ground football game. When it comes to the air, I would say that they're objectively weaker than most teams.
Wait, which nation are we talking about?
We're talking about the conference, South America.
No, I was
Well,
basically
I look at South America as a shithousery continent, I can't lie. Other than maybe Brazil.
no. The
Roja?
conversation was because I basically said that because the Argentinians basically beat the press because Ralph Ragnick likes to play a pressing system. So the Austrians were just pressing Argentina, and Argentina were beating the press through passing. So then I said, well, if that's what Argentina did to Austria, then imagine what Spain's going to do because Spain is a better passing team. And then Mark basically said that the South American Federation, the majority of the heavy hitters there, they pass better than Spain.
Oh, ball already to Austria because it's kicked off. Sabitzer. Wow, blocked. Ball
Oh!
I actually like this big TV.
I had the time of the clock.
Because I think I'm a few seconds behind. It's calm.
If you do the same thing you do last time, you can watch it on TDF.
No, it's calm because my dad gave me something new. It's basically a streaming version, but it's better than fucking watching on my phone.
Okay, bro. Big up.
Yeah.
Alex Teller says, seems like Ralph Ragnick Austria would cause Spain some problems. W to the panel, says Chelsea fan. Big up. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting one, bro. It's not like we get straight. Like maybe like we might be average stronger than most European teams at the ground football game, but when it comes to the holistic, the whole picture, they might not amount to the same caliber in some cases. You know what I mean, Bali?
I think the only thing I was talking about was passing. I weren't really talking about anything else. Obviously, I know the South American teams have the shithousery and as well as technical ability and whatnot. So that's not really a thing. But Spain is a part. Spain is as far as I can remember. Yeah, they've always been a passing type of team.
Yeah.
Then they're good discipline on these things too, you know. Whether they dislike Spain or not, they could appreciate how they play their football games. And oh, nice try there, bro. Nice try.
But this SoFi Stadium, I wouldn't mind, if they went and took that TV and put it in the new Old Trafford. You know that big new TV that goes around the stadium?
Yeah, they're doing something like that right now. Studying to send out a concept design bid to them.
Oh yeah. I thought they already had their plan.
They have a plan, but things could change. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
If your plan making it really look like I want to design a screen with 2 screens really, but with the dragon in the center. You know them ones there? But it's a
Yeah.
screen that the dragon is a screen as well. But when it off, it will look like the dragon black. And the other two screens will look different.
Whatever they do, I want a stadium design where when you go inside the stadium and it's packed, the stadium's loud. You know, it's like it makes opposition feel like they're in a cauldron of fire.
Yeah, like the fans on top of you.
Yeah. That's what I need, because you know that when Old Trafford is like when Old Trafford's got that 12th man going, yeah, a lot of teams ain't gonna want that problem.
100%. You hear that, bro? But yeah, bro, I've been thinking about this for a long while, bro. Like, what kind of design go really make Old Trafford seem touch above the rest now?
I kind of feel like there's no time to think about it. You just gotta do it and send it. There isn't any
What
time.
I'm saying is, like, in my design, right? I had to make it like with 3 options now. So one option, I plan to put like some small clear thing is literally a transparent sticky LED, yeah, and transmit so like everybody right in front of them in the seats, they could see the replays and thing.
Okay.
And for the fans who like me just say, you know, it had them VIP seats and thing, them could watch the game there of the thing and see replays, everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like just some things that kind of elevate the experience now, because you know what I mean. You might want to see, you know, United is more of a we all watching these eyes fixed on the pitch type thing. But I just think it'd be interesting if you could if you give them the experience of being able to watch the replay right there and see it up close and thing. You know what I mean?
Well, like I say, hurry up and send it in, because they're building the stadium is around the corner.
They are 2 years though. I think it's like 16 months for tenders.
Yeah, but they still got to finalize a plan. So that's why I'm saying, hurry up.
Yeah. I'm working on it, bro.
You ain't got no time, bruv. Make sure you have that thing by next week.
I wish I had more time to spend on that plan, bro, because it's real thing to account for, you know, bro. Account for cable and power, brother. The match right now, I have a headache right now. Certainly,
I hear
do
you.
you think FIFA is trying to set up Argentina to win the World Cup by not sending Messi off for the fall against as a USA player and their easy route to the final? 100%, bro. We can see it in plain sight. You know what I mean? The gift has happened. Shout out to Maddie in the building. Scripted World Cup and Messing gets away with the same tackle that a young lad got a red for USA. Bro, I know this was going to happen, bro. I said this. I said our next man go make that same tackle and they go red him up. You know what I mean? Now Balogun out
He should have been sent off, bro. That was ridiculous.
No, bro, I know, but
no, I'm talking about Messi, by the way, because
I remember when they said it. I was just saying that, you know, he should be now playing his first game of the World Cup, full first game, and Balogun, well, you see how to do without Balogun. I'll go tell you. 1 year since Jota's death at 12 a.m. and Portugal is playing Croatia at 12 a.m. Well, the Angels will be watching Portugal, bro, because Jota will be there with them. The 12th man will be on the pitch. You know what I mean, bro? Shout out to Alex. Tell us, why don't we go for De Jong from Barcelona? I think he's a better player than Tchouameni and would give us at least a decent 5 years until then. I don't know if we'll get another 5 years
it's
after De Jong.
Too late for you guys to get him. When you guys were linked to them years ago, that was a better chance. Now,
as Mark always says, when someone says something absurd, are you smoking crack or what? Yeah. You cannot tell me that going for Frankie de Jong is like something that Manchester United need a robust midfielder. Not a guy that's gonna come, get one tackle, and be on the injury hit list for 2 years.
100%, bro. 100%. And like, don't say it. I like the player. I actually really like the player. But right now, we need a robust midfielder, bro. You know what I mean? Somebody who could, bro, like if we could have clone Caicedo, here I telling you, bro. Just drop him in that midfield next to Kobe, bro. And we bad. You know what I mean? But we can't. So we have Chouameni. And I think Chouameni is the best possible option, but we'll see how it goes. The negotiations will be difficult. You know what I mean? But shout out to my brothers there, you know what I mean? Bayern Munich doing some snifty business, Saibara. Locked and loaded, ready for Premier League next season.
Saibari and Brown, you know.
Yeah?
Saibari and Brown so far.
Yeah, bro. I wanted United to look at Nathaniel Brown and that youth man go be real bad, you know, bro.
I told you that was with us, man. You don't think I look at Bayern news every day?
I disagree. De Jong isn't better than Chouameni. Yeah, I think so, bro. I think Chouameni is better, but it will be interesting. Bosnia, a terrible, awful style of football and too many Finnish players. Well, I mean, what can they do, bro? They're an old nation. You know, some of these Eastern European nations are pretty old. They need some young people to go in there and help them out. Messi would have to punch someone or to break a leg to get sent off. I think he's already punched people and then get sent off, bro.
I think he literally has to commit murder on the pitch before they actually think, okay, maybe we should send him off.
Bro, I don't know if man them know, but they had an investigation for a couple of Champions League finals involving Messi and Barcelona, where there were reports that he handed the ball in two different moments that score and then from then progressed to scoring winning goals. Although they killed it, they decided to let it rest. I thought that was interesting. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, like, I mean, he's one of the most talented players I ever seen in my life, if not the most. Yeah. Obviously, a GOAT of the game. My GOAT is CR7. But at the same time, as a man like FIFA fair play, and I just feel like, you can't say you're getting fair play from Messi. So,
I saw a video, right? These are all little kids in school. Yeah, so they don't quite know football to the extent that we do, right? But they were doing this thing where when the teacher will call a player's name, and then you have to go to the side of the player that you like the most. So when it came to Ronaldo and Messi, what do you think all the kids did?
Went to Ronaldo.
They went to Ronaldo. Yeah. This is what Ronaldo has done to generations of man. But it's only online where people will be like, oh, Messi, Messi, Messi. It's only online, bro. Yeah, I don't know if it's real people, if it's bots. But the numbers speak for itself. You go to Ronaldo's socials, you go to any of his socials and go to Messi's. Like, people overwhelmingly love Ronaldo. He's like the most followed man on the planet.
You see, the discipline, bro. The discipline and hard work. You know what I mean? Like, I not go and say Messi didn't work hard or anything like that. Far from it. Them brothers definitely will put in them extras, bro. Yeah? But when it comes to Ronaldo, bro, the discipline he had to not drink any soft drink, no alcohol, no party, do his rigorous training routine daily, monthly, yearly, even during vacation. Bro, that kind of dedication is unreal, bro. And he's doing that for over 30 years, and okay.
And when he still be playing at 42.
Huh?
He gets overhated a lot, Ronaldo.
You get overhated or overrated?
Hated.
Yeah. Mostly.
Because you know what it is, right? Like, I get it. He complains, he says things, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But at some point, you can't, it's like, when you've seen what you've seen in the past decade, and then you want to switch narrative because a guy said this and this and that, like, come on now, bro. Just at some point, you just gotta be fair. You know what I mean? That's all I like. Whether you think Messi is better or not is a whole different conversation. I will say, when people say Ronaldo was never near Messi, I never understood that, to be honest, because like we at one point there was like, oh, Ronaldo's better than Messi because he won the Euro and Messi won the international trophy and they both won. Remember that? Now all of a sudden Messi went to the American World Cup. Oh, Messi clears Ronaldo. It's like, I get it. What Messi can do on a football and what Ronaldo and the way Ronaldo played ball as well, it's kind of different because with Messi, he's the one that's creating things for others and stuff like that. Again, I get it. But we're acting like Ronaldo used to not do that. You know? Like, I remember a friend of mine sent a clip of Ronaldo creating for others. Even at your club, Mark. And you had guys like Bruno missing.
Ronaldo used to play in midfield, you know, left midfield, you know, in the Premier League, you know.
Yeah, but even the late stage of his career when he was scoring 18 goals, bro, there were times I think he created for Bruno or I don't know whoever the fuck.
Yeah, he used to create for Mandem. It's just Mandem.
And was just missed chances, bro.
Bro, Ronaldo is the most complete player, bro.
Again, it's
that's just my opinion.
That's my thing is like, listen, whether you think he's better than Messi is one conversation, but bro, everything is on Ronaldo, everything's on Ronaldo, khalas. At some point, you have to look at others too. If you want to call out Ronaldo, fine, he can be one part. But yeah, you look at everyone else. I don't know, bro. I personally think it's because I'm telling you right now, if Portugal get eliminated to Croatia or Spain or whoever, you know everyone's just gonna pile on Ronaldo. Listen, I get it. Yeah, I think it's time for him to move on. But even then, what about the others? What about that manager that's club?
But you know, there's one key thing that a lot of people don't really take into consideration when they compare the two, is that the bulk of what Messi was able to achieve in his career was centered around what he did at Barca. What he did at France was, and what he's doing and what he's did in America is, but what Ronaldo was able to do at Manchester United, what he was able to do at Real Madrid, what he was able to do in Juventus, and what he was able to do in the Saudi Pro League. No one can't tell me that this guy has not had a phenomenal career. Like, he's literally done it in every single club he's been to.
Like, I will say, though, it took him a while with Saudi, but he still got there this season, so gotta give credit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, bro, the man before Portugal never win nothing, boy. Portugal had trophies in the cabinet now because that man was there, bro.
No, you know, people don't deep Ronaldo. Technically, his penalty took them to the World Cup semi-final. You know, people don't deep that once. Look for a second, because they drew to England 0-0, and then they had the shootout, and he scored the winning penalty. So,
bro, some people see, some people want to see, some people don't want to see. Some people want to deny the truth. Some people want to hide the truth. The reality is, bro, is that, bro, you just appreciate that we have footballers at that level that could compete with each other. So it's not just, it's not boring. You know what I mean? You have so many. Oh, no way, Gregorius. This brother, nah. Well, let's see that now, boy. Now, boy.
Yeah, I think you're holding me by 2 minutes.
No, bro, the man didn't even leave the ground, you know. You see it now?
I'm about to see very soon. Is there a shot?
It's supposed to have been a goal, a header, complete. He was unmarked, really. Bro, the man just had to leave the ground 3 inches to head the ball in the net, bro. He didn't even leave the ground. Bro. Well, he don't want to win, bro.
There you go. See it. Wait. Yeah, Habibi, why is the time moving slow, yeah? Anyway.
What a ball. What?
You see it now?
I think Tech's seen it. I think Tech's seen it.
Bro, bro, as a striker, you tell man them why I get because brother, now I telling you,
I'm confused.
We'll give him another 5 minutes on the pitch. Get him off now.
I'm confused as to what's happened.
Bro, you thought it had a foul or something to it?
It's like he misjudged the flight of the ball.
But
But I
bro,
can't see
By
how
the way,
you
my thing
misjudge.
stopped, so I have no idea what's
bro,
happening.
listen to Milk Killer. The ball come for him. The defender next to him,
Beautiful ball.
not
Beautiful
even
ball.
watching the ball.
Yeah, it looked like he misjudged the flight of the ball, especially, and he looks like, you know, like one of those tall guys who don't make no effort on their jump as well.
Exactly, bro. He did not make an effort to jump. His toes was on the ground. Had he jumped, I think he might have scored, you know, fellas. That's just me. Because the ball was right on the money.
Yeah, I think that was
literally
diabolical.
right in front of his forehead, bro. Like literally.
Yeah, that should have been a,
Probably
like,
grazed his
if
forehead
you're
or whatever.
decent in the air, you score. You're decent.
Bro,
I don't even think
as
you need to be that
air
good.
and play head forward is goal. Is goal.
I don't even think you need to be that good in the air to actually
Score
score
that
that
header.
goal. Yeah,
Anybody
or to
scoring
get
that
on
header.
target. Or to get on
sending
target.
them to score that header too. You know, bro, that's mad. Shout out to Bishop Banks, says Manchester City are hijacking Jeremy Monga. Negotiations are underway. Maresca also involved.
Jeremy Monga. Wait, who does Monga play for again? Oh, the South African guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greats to the ones. Where's he seen?
Big up, big up. Big up everyone. Big up the panel. Big up the chat. What are we saying? What are we saying?
I know, bro. We just argue. We just shouldn't shock about a non-header. That should be a goal. Spain supposed to be 1-0 down, bro.
Yeah, I missed it because I think stopped and then it's got back to 18:30 minutes. Bro, I don't get this, bro.
Bro,
I
let
missed
me
it.
tell you something, yeah, bro. Yeah. When you do see that replay, you will tell me how you think. Because, brother, it had to be the laziest bit of effort I see in my life, you know, King. The laziest bit of effort.
Wait, did he actually take the header?
What?
Did he take the header or did he not even get
Bro,
to the ball?
man didn't even... Bro, listen, yeah. The ball, to me, it looked like it grazed the hair in front of his forehead. But he didn't even put his head forward, bro.
Oh, wow.
You know them ones there, if he'd have just put his head forward, he touched the ball, it goes
So
straight
like when
forward.
they scored against Algeria, yeah, the last one. Kind of. So that brother just put his head on and then that was like 3-3. But anyway, man.
Ooh. Spain. All right, well, I'll let one of you guys react to all the action because
oh my god, I've just the number 11, yeah, I think I've seen it online. What the fuck is that? Bro, the guy doesn't even jump properly, bro.
He doesn't do nothing.
But he's semi-jump, he's half-assing the jump.
Yeah, I said he's like one of those tall guys. But when the ball comes into the box, he just can't be bothered with the jump.
That motherfucker, bro. Why is he playing?
I actually think, yeah, in some cases, like somebody who's tall, in some cases, not all, some of them tend to be shit in the air because they think that, oh, well, because I'm taller than these guys, I would just stand here and the ball will come to my head. And that's not how it works.
Bro, this Gregor brother needs to go off, man. He's shit.
Man like Zarkamp.
Nah. He was, bro. Don't even disrespect.
Yo, Mark, which minute are you on?
I on the minute with the clock, bro.
I'll come ahead of you.
Yeah,
guys, is it just me or is Spain so methodical and slow?
Bro, Spain is playing weird. They're not really looking like that kind of explosive Spanish team that they should be, bro.
Bro, I expected them to play quicker than like how for some of the Euros. That's why I was saying them to win. I thought they'd do much more than what they're doing, bro.
Spain moving mad right now, folks.
Yo, chat, I can't lie. That Spain World Cup winning prediction might be in the bin the way they're moving.
Yeah. For me, this current Spanish team, I think they'll get bitch slapped by Spain. By France if they were to meet each other. France is probably the most devastating team that I've seen in this tournament so far.
Yeah, bro, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Unfortunately, their front three, their front three is too much. It's too much. It's not even fair.
Ooh, Spain front three?
No, I mean France. Their front three is not fair.
France are the most lethal front three in the World Cup.
Yeah, that front three.
Maybe on paper you could say Brazil comparable, or maybe one.
What you mean? You mean like the 3Rs, the old school 3Rs.
Yeah. And maybe like Argentina front three. If you put Messi in the front or something, might compare. But on paper, but in terms of performance, France clear right now, bro. And let them know I don't like France.
Yeah,
based on the results so far, what are your predictions? Who's going to win the World Cup and who's going to be the runner-up? Spain and France in the final, bro. I mean, France and Portugal final. I know who will win.
I think Portugal and France are on the same side. They can't play in the final.
Well, brother, Portugal got to make it to the semi-final this round. Portugal got to go to the final. France got to take a loss.
It might have to be a penalty situation. If they could defend, they could beat them on penalties. Then
I swear.
Maybe they go turn up and score from 30 yards out and thing.
Maybe.
You never know. Long time he score a bullet from outside.
Maybe he's saving it for one of them brothers.
Maybe he's saving it for one of them late games, for the last two games to put it all out on the line now.
Because really, he only needs a solid performance in like one or two games, but the most important one or two games, right? And as long as he does that, confirmed GOAT. Well, he's already a GOAT, but confirmed. Like, you can't tell me nothing. Because the brothers,
the funny thing is,
he's 42. He don't need to perform in every game.
Nil Spain versus Australia. Shout out to
in the final.
Manara in the building.
So if he performs in the semi-final and the final, forget about it. I don't want to hear nothing.
You know, I think Spain wanted his sport to break more than Austria. I just can't lie.
But Bruno isn't going to catch up Elise.
Probably not, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Wait, drop Elise?
No. He said Bruno not going to catch up to Elise.
In the assist charts.
Yeah, bro. Bruno needs to race for next season, bro. We need him for next season, bro. He needs to break his record.
Not Bruno World Cup, bro. Bruno dead this World Cup. I can't lie.
Bruno needs to break his own record next season, bro. He needs to 23 assists by Jan.
But when they decide that they need Bruno needs a replacement, I will happily spend the whole budget on bringing Michael Elise to United to take that number 7.
As a United fan,
the whole 300 something million on one man.
Elise is world class.
He's winning
the World Cup.
No, Elise is doing his thing, bro. Like, I can't lie. That number 10 replacement there, 200 mil. Yeah, we could spend that, bro. You know what I mean? You're replacing Bruno after all. You have to go big, bro. You have to go big. It's the big man in the middle.
Oh, Spain. What a save, bro. What a save.
So Leche is winning the World Cup.
Wow.
Oh, my God. What a turn. What a turn by Danny Olmo. Yeah, that brother with that tackle was precise. Danny Olmo turn was like sick, like bro, silent night, bro. You know, like Crawler, how he just disappear and reappear.
Some my
Danny Olmo
sound,
take the ball with him through a player. They just know, you know, bro, it's the greatest thing I see in that turn.
the Cucurella. They have scored. They've scored, bro. They've scored, but the goal has been cancelled. I don't know why the goal has been cancelled, but they've scored. I don't know what's going on.
Bro, you are alone at the top there, you know. I see the goal too, but I just say it. Yeah, they talk louder when they bring out the goal, bro. They scored for offside.
Bro, I don't care about Spain. I don't care about Spain. That's why, basically.
Bro, that's Spanish fans in
I
the
want
chat,
Australia
bro.
to win. No, me personally. I'm talking about me personally. Like, you don't expect me to be shouting for Spain, bro. I will shout for Austria,
Wait, now
bro.
the Spanish man wait, now a man dive into the goalkeeper there. Rodri dive into the goal. Oh, wait, no, it's Caberzi. Kubazi.
They said Arsenal tactics don't work, bro. Arsenal is finished next season. Arsenal is finished, bro. These are the goals they normally score. Yeah, Arsenal is finished, bro. They are washed. Yeah, bro. You may finish below Spurs, fam.
People for forgetting Neymar has brought up a generation also.
Why didn't Haaland choose England besides instead of Norway? Because to be honest with y'all, until Haaland started playing in his second year in Malmo, nobody was looking at Haaland, you know, because he's not the greatest footballer, but he's the greatest. He's a great finisher.
Wasn't Ole looking at Haaland?
Yeah, Oli was the coach in his second year at Malmo, bro.
Haaland's dad played for Holland also.
Quali, how was Spain robbed, bro? Ragnick was never supposed to be our manager, bro. He was supposed to be the DOF. The director of football. Yeah. Obviously, Poch is the reason, bro. The USA started to play football since Poch is the coach. USA was never playing football before. Nowadays actually look dangerous. Before they used to look like Spain looking in this first 25 to 30 minutes, methodical and slow. You know what I mean? But there was just
funny how
where did you say Pep was going again? Where did you say Pep was going?
I hear he might go to Italy.
Okay. What, as national team, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, let me license to revamp the whole football.
You can do something with Italy.
But if Pep go to Italy, that is it Italy within the next World Cup.
They haven't made it for 4 years.
I'll bet money now.
If they win the World Cup,
where is the cornrows, bro?
If they win if he wins multiple World Cups, yeah, I don't know where that puts him in the managerial debate, but he's definitely one of the GOATs.
Oh, Spain!
What a save! What a save, bro! What a save!
Yeah, man, get buys on the line. But the goalkeeper was there.
Save. There's another save incoming. You're about to say it, Mark. There's another save incoming.
Good save. But the first save was better, bro. The save against Yamal was the better save, boy.
The second save. The second is.
The Yamal save, boy. That Yamal angle was real acute, you know, bro. That's that kind of angle where that ball is side. It's passed right at the side of you, you know. He was in a good position to make that save, though. To get done well. Save. Spain asking serious questions now, turning the heat up. Well held by the goalkeeper there, coming strong and claiming the Austrian. You see the Yamal one day?
Yeah, he took the man down the line and then
yammed that up like tuna, bro.
That was a difficult angle. Yamal offside.
It was a difficult angle to score the goal from. Maybe he should have maybe he should have tried to find someone. I need to see it again.
Maybe. Yamal was offside there. He didn't even love the keeper, boy. Sidebar, would I love the keeper, boy?
Don't get me wrong, I like the kid's confidence, but sometimes you have to have better decision making.
Mm.
Yo, Nems, the man them say that Garnacho is your hero. Is that true?
Yeah, man is rocking Garnacho here, sorry, you know. You're rocking
When you're a
corners the other
Liverpool
day.
fan, how is Garnacho a hero, bro? When you're a Liverpool fan,
Nems, I gotta take you off your street for that, you know, bro. We talked to you about this already, bro. You see this statement here? I might have to remove you. I gave you 10 seconds to delete that comment, bro. I promise you, bro, if you don't delete that comment, yeah, you gotta rock backstage. Bro, you can't be disrespecting Maradona like that, bro. You're moving mad or what? Listen, yeah, Nems, yeah, man, bro. I want to hear Morel good, bro. Yeah, Maradona mightn't be playing now, right? But let me tell you something, King. If you had seen that, brother, you would not even make that statement, bro. You would choke before you make that statement. Because our brother was magic, King. I'm not saying Mbappe is not the truth, but this brother was magic, bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro, Garnacho is his hero.
That
So
brother
I won't be
drag
surprised
on
if
my
he's taking
man
it.
and burst off with pace, bro. It used to look great, bro. It used to look sensational. It didn't used to look like just run past him with speed. It used to look like graceful, bro. Bro, they men miss out, bro. Like it had too many stars in each generation, bro. Team of stars.
Mbappe is a Gareth Bale region.
You know, if you was to see teams where 5, 6, 7, 8 national teams, every player on the starting 11, bro, is a big player, and in some of them 5, 6 teams, the bench has starters from big teams around Europe, bro. That's the kind of World Cup men was watching by Nems, boy. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
I actually
watching
think
that Champions League, down to Dynamo Zagreb have a big side, bro. And when I say they have a big side, Dynamo Zagreb, they have players who bargain goals against anybody, bro. You understand? Dynamo Zagreb, you know, King. I know you don't know who Dynamo Zagreb is. Yeah? Bro, listen, yeah? Spain with the goal. And this time, it's good. It's one for the good. And it's Oyarzabal.
Austria is nah. I'm disappointed, bro.
Brother, it looked like
They just defending the whole time, bro.
Head,
bro. Just attack, bro. Do something.
That way he strike it? No, he pass it.
That was a good cross from Cucurella, bro. Cucurella, nice cross.
You see that pass across the box on that line, that square pass, is the dreaded square pass I've seen in a long time. It like brother, it really cut a square, you know. That man squared that ball like brother, it had a string pulling it, you know, in a straight line, you know.
That was a good pass.
Sent and delivered,
Hala Madrid.
That package sent and delivered right there, you know, bro.
Hala Madrid, bro.
That's a good goal. That's one of the best tap-ins you will see in a long time. And the best thing about it was the pass. Austria are good, but they're just not that next level like the elite sides are. 100%. They're a better team. Bro, Sabitza's supposed to be in the middle. He on the wing.
They just... Austria is just pissing me off, I gotta lie.
Portugal, Mari saying can't wait for Portugal to break some hearts. Oh my God.
Yamal.
Hey, Mari, you moving mad.
Yamal still cooking. Yamal! Oh.
Come on, that shit shot, bro.
Yamal, bro. Cooking.
Yeah, I know you like him, but come on. From the time he turned there and you watch him size up to shoot with no power, you know he on shit.
Yeah, bro.
Shit, bro. That was
I know
never
you hate him.
scoring.
I know you
That's
said
like
Nani's better, bro. I know you said Nani's better.
Nani would have scored
I
that
know you
goal
said
there, though.
Nani's better.
I'm
You're going
telling you.
hating it. Like,
Because
I
Nani
hear
would
it.
have pushed the ball a little further and generate the
Yeah,
power. You need to take
obviously,
a
as
proper
I
shot.
predicted.
Nems,
As I predicted. You're so
bro, man, them moving mad, bro. Yeah, talk to your brethren here now, bro. Like, I don't know, boy. I don't know. Where's Waffle
I don't
done,
think
boy?
Zay agrees with you that. I don't think
Where's
he agrees with
Waffle
you.
done? I find Waffle done. I thought Waffle done was pulling up when I see him in the chat, you know. I need him to talk to Nems, boy. I'm telling you. Waff,
Well,
You're
pull
not
up,
your
dog.
fanboy,
Pull
bro.
up, G. Hey.
Uh,
That is dumb shit. It come off his hand too. Come on, ref. Nobody ain't tell any man on, boy. Portugal aren't as good as people make out to be, but Croatia are worse. Well, I think Portugal underperforming. I think they are very good, but they're underperforming. If I was the Portugal coach, I would bench João Neves and Vitinha.
what? You bench
I will bench
yourself?
the two of them because the two of them are not playing Portugal football. They're playing PSG football in the Portugal team. The whole team doing something different. I don't think he was underrated. I think
Football.
that the club make a mistake not signing him because I think he would have still have done well for us. And we needed a midfielder like him the following season, so it was mad. That's why I don't like to loan something, because when you loan a player and the player go and you don't buy a player to replace that player, it come like you're at a loss. Because you're seeing ghosts. Yeah.
So Brazil's been better than Portugal.
Marty, you think 4-2-4, bro? Nah. No cheating, guys. Who scored the latest goal in World Cup history? The latest goal? I don't know what you mean by the latest goal in World Cup history.
Mbappe probably scored a couple.
Maybe
the
Lukaku.
latest. You mean okay.
Yeah, the last minute, now the
Must
latest.
Must be that guy. The guy. Is that the Austria game against Algeria?
Mark, can you do a poll? Pedri x Bellingham.
Oh, but what about the penalty?
Oh, let's see.
Pedri is better than Bellingham, bro. Come on.
Nemo or Pele.
Neymar or Garnacho?
No,
You hear what he
Pele.
said?
Neymar, come on, look at the questions he's asking, bro. Come on.
Bro, Nems. When
And
you
I was singing, bro.
apologize,
Give him a light 20 seconds, bro. Give him a
bro,
light 20
Nems.
seconds, bro.
LA saying, okay, you looking, bro, you been mad, okay.
Oh, here comes Austria. Here comes Austria. Pick the right pass. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Shoot. Come on, bro.
The poll is live.
These guys are pissing me off, fam. What? These guys are pissing me off. What was that?
Nems, I hope you understand. You can't be doing those things, okay? People won't take you seriously as a football YouTuber if you keep chatting that way. Yeah. I'm telling you, Malabina, bro. I
Nems,
always
chat
tell
away,
men,
bro.
bro.
You can be
get
the
rid of
deluded.
real bad.
You can be the deluded Liverpool fan. Here comes Austria. Come on. Come on. Pick the pass. Pick the pass. Pick the pass. These guys are pissing me off, bro. Who's that Care? Who's Care, bro?
Oh, Care? That is the youth man that thing one written by, or Xavier. Xavier talking about?
He's United level.
No, the Kia guy, the Kia guy who should have passed and he got tackled, bro.
His name is Xavier, I think.
I can't lie, Austria getting chances, you know.
Shout out to the
Austria
assembled in the
getting
building.
chances, bro.
Austria
I can't
must
lie.
and they will get chances, bro. I think Austria, you know what I mean? They're not one of the best teams in the world, but they're certainly at a certain standard level of football across Europe. You know, most of the players is playing Bundesliga and Eredivisie and things like that. So
Comes Yamal, cross, overhit. Cucurella.
yeah, Nani with a cross, I better cross than
Come on, back to Cucurella. Is it going to cross? Nah, bro. QQ, wait, am I behind you? Nah, I don't see any cross. I must be ahead of you. I must be. Here comes another attack. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Rocky, you see, Spurs
I don't
taking
need
your
that, bro. I'm
sign.
just saying, come on, bro. Come on,
bro.
Come on.
Or let's see the conversation between Kane and Ezzy during the song last night when they was singing for the team.
These guys, nah, bro. These guys are pissing
You
me
can
off.
take Dembele over Kane.
Offside. Man, Austria.
The man say,
Bro, Portugal can beat this Spain team.
this is wild, bro.
lie.
You know Wonderwall? Harry Kane asks Ezzy, bro, you know Wonderwall? Bombara.
Man, Austria pissing me off, Mark, Austria pissing me off, I can't lie.
Well, bro, I'm going to tell you, bro, you want to get pissed
I don't know
off.
what they're seeing, what these man them are doing, bro.
They're doing too much. They're trying to do too much. You can't beat Spain at that game, bro. Just be methodic. Just be clinical,
Bro, he's trying to do streaks.
Yeah, this guy trying to drag
bro.
between two Spain players. They just now and running to a brick wall. Like who you think he is?
That's what
bro?
I mean. What's he doing? Is it name or something?
4 added minutes to the clock.
Pissing me off, you know.
Shout out to you, broski. Chelsea fan says.
Big up Chelsea fan.
Cucurella beat the ref telling him, get to your position and stop it. Malabina is saying, I don't get why people are saying Mexico are definitely going through. I've watched their games and they're nothing special. Well, Malabina, I'll tell you this. When they take you to the Azteca,
home advantage.
It's a problem. It's a problem. Because the air up there is thin, like almost as thin as Mount Everest. Could you run for 90 minutes with air that thin if you haven't spent 3 to 6 months there? I don't know, guys. It's going to be definitely hometown hero business on that day. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see them players gasping for air.
What a shot, bro. Oh, my God, what a save. Oh, my days. It should be too late.
Ooh,
Austria
what a
life,
save.
Austria.
What a save. 2 back-to-back big
life.
saves there from that keeper. Hey, that goalkeeper, Chelsea need him.
Austria, of course.
Chelsea fans, I hope all they're looking at the Austrian goalkeeper because he's better than what all they have. What's been your favorite game of the tournament so far?
Yamal from point
I have to say my favorite game of the tournament so far.
Portugal's Bexton for me.
Yeah, Ronaldo brace in the building. Bonnet. We running that rhythm. Yeah. Ronaldo brace for Broski. Arsenal fans say Raya is the best GK, yet he doesn't start for Spain. Well, Unai Simon is considered better than him in Spain. Big up to the Garnacho fanboy, Chelsea.
That's offside, bro. Wait, Nemstov. I thought you were the Garnacho fanboy.
My God.
Mark's the Garnacho fanboy.
Bro, he's a Garnacho fanboy.
What told us you're the Garnacho fanboy?
Something just like Nems. How far will the US go with the whole house advantage, bro? Who the US playing next? Let me check. Hold on. Let's see who the
Mark
US.
runs the Garnacho fan page.
So according to this,
Wait, Mark,
yo,
is that true, Mark?
what?
You run the Garnacho fan page. Is that true?
He's a dummy, oh. USA facing Belgium, of course.
Well, that's what
USA.
Nem said. Nem said you run the Garnacho fan page.
Bro, he's a madman.
Yeah, USA is beating
Bro,
Belgium, but
I
they're
got money
trash.
from the chat just now, bro. Rush and see. Do you think France could be peaking too early if France have more levels to go up to? I haven't seen a team that can beat them yet. I mean, the assemble, bro. I think the whole panel will agree with me if I was to say whether they go up levels or not. They didn't have a team yet in the tournament to force them to go up another level yet.
That's true. They haven't played Portugal yet.
Yeah, son. Rogers to Arsenal. If it happens, he would do
They haven't
well
played
to
CR7,
stay at Villa
bro.
for at
You
least one
understand?
more season under Emery so he can continue to mature his game. I mean, listen, yeah, this guy is injury prone, but he's very good. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Arteta must be crying over Raya not starting a game for Spain, obviously. Come on, Spain, says Sherry Swiss in the building. Yamal to score to be the man of the match for her. Well, Oyarzabal has Spain up 1-0 and it's halftime, fellas. What are your thoughts of the half so far? Zare, what are you saying, my G? Looks like Zare's a bit busy. Yo,
Zia ain't here, bro.
yo, great one, what you
Mark
saying?
Blair.
Great one.
Yeah,
No,
the
great.
game has been in. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good here now.
But my network is moving mad, bro. Like there's an echo. Like you hear me after 10 seconds. Okay, basically what I'm saying is the game has been interesting. Spain could have been 2-0 up. Austria have had some few chances on the counter attack. They've wasted them. The game is not over. That's all. As long as the game stays 1-0, it's not over, bro. You get me?
100%.
That's all I got to say, bro. It's not over.
I mean, bro, to be fair, Spain
bro.
winning
This the-
1-0, they
yeah.
probably could have been up 2-0, but also in return, if Austria was playing with an ounce of fucking effort, they would have been 1-0 up since the second or third minute of the game. They'd have a headed goal. You know what I mean? It's rather disappointing, this performance. You know what I mean? Spain has been good in comparison to the two teams on the pitch. I would say I can't say good in comparison to other games that we've watched because it's one of those interesting but not really high performance games. If you know what I mean, I'm not trying to crash it on Spain and Austria, but they both really underperforming in this first half. It was like a real slow stop kind of first half. Only for like about 10-15 minutes after the water break, we were seeing a little bit of pace in the game. You know, some consistent attacks from Spain that was creating chances. Then we had the goal. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that both teams need to come out in the second half and improve. Spain obviously defending a goal, they would obviously be looking to add to that. But definitely Austria have gotten chances, and maybe just maybe if they actually give some effort, they might just get a goal, you know, and even things up. Can we agree that Yamal is not better than Neymar? 100%. There's not even a debate. Like it's nowhere near that. I'm hearing where's there. I'll be right back. Of course, bro. Shout out to Waffle Don. Waffle, you watching this game, bro? Pop in for the second half if you have time, broski. What's good? What's good with you, man? In my opinion, Portugal haven't got a complete team. They have good midfield. France have all the departments covered. I think Portugal midfield is what's failing them right now. I think they need to change to the substitute midfielders on the bench. I think if they start the substitutes, they will play better as the substitutes will keep the game more simple and they will pass the ball more to the key players in attack. And I think that will give Portugal a lot more fluency in their attacking play and consistency. Big Waffle, the dinosaur, says Nems. Nems, you chatting real plenty, boy. Yeah, boy. having a good time. People are hating Yamal or just corny. Well, Yamal is a good player, but he's never better than Nani. Nani at that age was better, I guarantee you. You can go back and watch the clips. You could watch 20 games in a row and you'll see the kind of destruction Nani was causing. And he still wasn't nowhere near CR7, who was in the same team. Like, imagine that. Bro, I think, man, them starve for quality talent in abundance in squad, yes? Because what we see now is a set of half-rated players. It's our players who very good athletically. They can't cross the ball well. You know what I mean? They could barely pick a pass. 10 years ago, every single player in the field could play a true ball, could cross the ball. Whether it was a defender, a winger, a striker, a centre-back, even the goalkeeper could have crossed a ball, bro. Nowadays, it's our wingers who can't cross. Not even with the strong foot. It's crazy. Like, you want to play on the left side of the pitch. You're right-footed, but you can't cross the ball with either foot well. That's mad. I think this is where football is not shining right now. The woman was Alexia Putellas. I believe she's a better striker than Ferran Torres. Malabina, which woman are you talking about? I'm not sure which lady you're talking about, Malabina. No offense, maybe you could clarify which one she was, give a little description so maybe I could recall which one was in the crowd that they were stopped on. No offense, but women footballers are nowhere near the level. Oh, bro, the Barcelona striker, I think that's her name. She's bad, bro. She is devastating, bro. Like, I can't lie to you. Sam Kerr as well. I think Sam Kerr is scoring on Chelsea men's teams when the women's team play against the men's team every time, bro. Yeah. I actually think that's a true statement. Mitchell Marler says the World Cup has increased the annual salary for USA players. In 1994, they made up at best $28,000 a year. Now it's a minimum of $85K. Interesting. SBS, Shaw, Maguire, Mount, get them all. Well, I mean, get Shaw out, get Mount out. Maguire can have another year, bro. That guy, he's clutching moments. You need him. You know what I mean? They've shown on the screen he plays for Barcelona and he has 4 Ballon d'Or. Oh, they show her on the screen. Oh, that's the one with the shades? That's the lady with the shades? Nani, he was the first player whose career was held back so he didn't outshine Ronaldo. He wasn't held back, bro. And Nani used to average like 18 GA a season, bro. Yeah. I'm not saying, and back then he was playing in the Premier League. Yeah, getting big hard tackle, bro. Jump kick tackle and thing, bro. It's not like now when a man mash your big toe is a foul and a yellow card. Back then, men used to skate you down and trip you down and name a foul. They used to tell you get up. The ref used to tell you get up. Get up. Get up. Yeah. SBS. Wet socks, wet jeans from rain, wet t-shirt.
Is the Dewey better than Nani?
What's that?
Is Dewey better player
than Nani? No.
Yeah.
You mad or what? Brother.
I'm just asking a question.
All the man them need to go to the archives, right? Go to the Premier League archives and pull up 2008 season, bro, and just press play, bro. And watch Nani at 18 years old destroying men in the Premier League. Scoring bangers, bro, from outside. Hey, when I'm telling you bangers, bro, man, them was scoring some bullet from outside, bro. Some dipping shots and thing. Bro, are they moving mad? When the men dribble a man, is straight dribble and left in the dust, bro. Rotted her man going skating off the pitch with dribble, bro. Come on, man. SBS pizza curry Chinese. I don't know what kind of curry I mean, bro. I just need curry from the Caribbean, to be fair, because we have the best curry in the world, you know? So I just only eat Caribbean curry, bro. Because, yeah, can't lie. It's the best. Which team do you think can stop France? Portugal? Can't lie. You know what I mean? Portugal could stop them. It's going to be a difficult task. But I think CR7 will rise to the level of that occasion. You know what I mean? Put write CR7 off at your own peril, folks. I think a lot of people might be telling themselves, Ronaldo is 41, he's too old, he can't do it. But let me tell you guys something.
He's washed.
Yeah, Ronaldo, there's a spark left, just enough to shine bright for a 4 to 5 game run in a row. And when he ignites that, it will be like he rolled the years back 25 years till he was 17 again. And trust me, yeah. You see, that Ronaldo at 17, 18 years old, they didn't have a player in the world could dribble like him, could run as fast as him, that used to shoot from outside as him, that used to make passes like he make passes. Bro, not even young Messi. And Messi was greatness, yeah. Let's not lie. But young
Name was a
Ronaldo
better
was
dribbler.
a different monster, bro. Young Ronaldo was a different monster. Yeah, because Messi wasn't scoring no goals from 40 yards out, bro. Ronaldo has 6, 7 goals from 40 yards out. Bangers that busting net and thing, bro. Like, boom, like a rocket from 40 yards out. The man just crossed the half line and release a rocket, bro. And before you even blink it in the back of the net, is boom. It's like a missile, bro. You moving mad. Yeah. Don't worry, we go educate you. I go and have a day where
Yo,
I show
7
clips
got
of
the
Ronaldo,
can't
bro.
triple
and
that
talk
guy,
about
man.
it. Yeah, I'm telling you. Thoughts on Glasner joining Forest. I think that's a match made in heaven. And I would tell you guys why. Forest already has a team that fits Glasner's profile. Not only that, but Forest, in their own rights, they have a stronger history than Arsenal Football Club. Forest has won 2 UCLs in their history. You know what I mean? And they are a big club. I mean, I know a guy named Stern John that used to play for Nottingham Forest that caused riots when he won them their first League Cup. You know what I mean? Some many, many years ago. One of the, So it's interesting. Interesting. He was a Trinidadian, by the way. And at the same time, I will say to you guys, people need to be wary of Forest next season, and they will make some signings. I've heard that they might be coming in for 1 or 2 of Man United players, including possibly Mason Mount. That's going to be very interesting. I would love to see that happen. I also think that Sunderland will be coming for Amad Diallo, £50 million, sell that, and let's upgrade, bring back Mason Greenwood, and let's get this show on the road. It's time to win trophies and titles and stop, being softies. We Man United, bro. Like people forgot. Obviously, you're a United supporter because I don't see you I don't see what you're saying. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm back.
Any opponent of that Spanish team will have to score first and foremost on that Spanish team, something no opponent of the Spanish team has done in this World Cup in the group. But bro, let me tell you something, bro. Yeah. This Spanish team ain't really meet a really good team yet. You know what I mean? And I shudder to think that you would be gassed to know that they would meet Portugal and Portugal might destroy them in the first half. Because they haven't played any really strong opposition. They've been
you know what else was so funny, guys? Conrad Lamers actually had the better of Lamine Yamal. That's wild.
That is wild as well.
Conrad Lamer,
And Lamine Yamal has to
the
go
guy
into
that
the
people
middle
said
now to
was a
get
problem
chances.
at Bayern Munchen against PSG is doing a job on Lamine Yamal. Interesting. Very, very interesting, guys.
Very interesting. Wasn't Ronaldinho playing the same time as Ronaldo? Yeah, but a young Ronaldo, bro, was a monster from the crypt. Yeah. Man, young Ronaldo used to move at lightning speed and dribble the air. Bro, listen, yeah, you couldn't even see the ball, King. He was gone. All you used to see is the pair of cleats running, going past it, bro. And when he crossed the half line, your goalkeeper need to be ready to stop a shot at any time because he could score from anywhere as we walk past the half line. Ronaldo have more than 15 goals from 40 yards out, King. And I talking about some rockets. Yeah. Some rockets from nowhere, bro. Free kicks, all kind of thing from 20, 30 yards out and busting net, bro. Mado. Nem says Kizzy Talk Sports in the building. KSJ7 says, Nems, you rainbow. Gunnook in the building. Master Blue says, Nems, you. Alexa, play Tyler, the Creator. We know that's Nems. Yeah, we know. We know what's going
big
on.
up.
We know that's Nems. See how you don't want to show your face on KTS? Whoa. Nems. Bro, Master Blue saying, you know what time it is. Nems is a big up, says Kizzy Talk Sports. Kizzy, Nems, tell Kizzy that is you're running World Cup streams now, like you was running AFCON streams. Let them know what time it is now, bro. Like they know. They know he's a veteran international football correspondent on the YouTube space.
Yep.
Look at Nems youth. Your whole team come to check for your boy Nems, boy. Can we hear Nems' opinion? Well, I waiting to hear it as well. Nems, the floor is yours.
What opinion on the game?
Yeah, of course.
It's been very slow. I was hoping for more goals. The goalkeeper, for that other team personally, he saved very well goals. If he didn't perform well, their goalkeeper, maybe Spain would had more goals.
I agree. But what do you think about Austria though? So far?
I think they're holding up. Their goalkeeper on their side is the man of the match on their team.
Fairs. Zia, bro, where was, bro? What going on?
Phone call, bro. I had to take it, bro. I'll tell you what. From what I saw, Spain looks slow. That's one thing we have to acknowledge. Yesterday, 1-0 up. Actually, could have been two, but apparently, I don't understand how these goals are not given. But if it was another team, but we're not allowed to bring, apparently, it would have been. Same shit would happen with Germany, happened with Spain. But we move. You know, I have to say, Lamine Yamal has been struggling a little bit. Big up Conrad Leimer, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, as for Austria, they had a few transitions, but very useless in how they deal with them. So, yeah, it looks like Spain's gonna win because Austria don't know how to counterattack, and Spain have the ball majority of the time. You know what I mean? Which obviously you expect Spain to have the ball, but you expect Spain to play more quick with the ball, and they haven't been playing quicker with the ball. So, yeah, it may work today, but will it work against? I don't even know about Portugal because both Portugal and Spain play slow. But will it work against France, for example? I don't know. So we'll have to see.
Hey,
Should have.
it looks like they're making a substitution. The big lazy striker looks like he's been taken off, I think.
Yeah, Groisches. Yeah, he's terrible.
Who's that? Chukwuemeka? Chukwuemeka is
Yeah, I was shocked when I found out he changed to Austria as well. He had in England.
From where?
Yeah, he was a part of England, then he changed to Austria. I don't know since when he was ever Austrian, but okay.
I think it's
Even
more
Paul Gunner, he had German and then he changed to Austria. I was like, what? Since when?
he probably grew up in Austria. I can't lie. The fact that this brother pulls up to this team right now, changes things. It changes the dynamic of the second half. Chat, what are you guys saying? I think Chukwuemeka explosiveness is what Austria was missing in this first half, guys. And I think his coming into this half might just make things slightly different.
Why is this thing?
You know what I mean? Looking forward to seeing what's going to take place in the second half a little bit more now, to be fair.
I'm gonna be honest, SSB. I'm not a fan of how Spain's playing. I'm really not.
Spain's been
One
very slow.
second, guys. I'm getting a call there. 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Take over. Like, let's be real, guys. Like, the only reason why man's saying Spain playing good because they're winning. But if you're watching how they play, they're so slow and methodical. I think play like this against a France, cooked. Play this against anybody that can counter them, cooked. That's my thing. And again, I said Spain was favorites to win the competition before it kicked off, bro. But I did not expect them to play this slow, bro. This slow football, I'm sorry, I don't understand it. I never understood and I never will. Yeah. Like, I get at times you have to keep the ball, blah, 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 blah. At some point, you have ballers in your team, right? Use them. Like, what the fuck? You tell me you have ballers and you can't fucking do, like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, he should be wearing a Morocco shirt, bro. But he chose Spain because he wants to play in the Euros and win it. He won the Euros, class, man. You know? It's time to move on. If he can. Apparently he can't, but we never know. Mans is the only well-dressed. Who gives a fuck about well-dressed? The fuck is this fashion show? I don't give a fuck about dress. I care about how you play. You know what I mean? I don't think Cape Verde will shock Argentina. They'll give them a run for their money, but that's it. I don't think they will. Man, listen, let's see what happens. But Spain are boring me. They actually are boring me. I expected more, bro. I really expected more. Man said, don't start Kunde topics about fashion. Man said, don't start Kunde topics. Nah. Bro, are you okay? Benhams, what are you saying?
For me, I agree with what you said. The football's been very slow. I was hoping for it to be more entertaining. Hopefully now we can see a little bit better football. And Spain's lucky they haven't been counter-attacked. How they've been playing.
Yeah, man, better counter-attacking side will kill Spain, I think. But if they keep on playing like this, yeah, bro. This is what I mean, bro. Like, teams don't fix up. It's playing into France's hands. It really is. That's how I see it. But
if Spain was playing a front, if Spain was playing a Morocco or France, they would have lost.
Man asking me Doku or who, Luis Diaz? Luis Diaz any day of the fucking week. I know Nem's not gonna like it. I don't give a fuck. Luis Diaz any day of the fucking week. Doku overrated. France will always be winning 3-0 against this team. I don't want to say winning 3-0, but like, bro, actually, or maybe, depending on if Spain get one or maybe Spain get one goal, let's say, because, you know, they have some sort of quality about them, you know what I mean? You know, but like, again, it's just, you can't be playing this slow, you know, and just rely on individual brilliance. I don't get it, man. There's only so much individual brilliance can do for you when you play this slow. Only so much. That's why I call us out for playing slow back in the first season. I never understood it. Even as PSG, I never understood why we're this slow. Yeah, facts. Listen to Nems, man. Stop the likes and subscribe. It's 0-0. Spain against Austria. And Spain, you see, look, who is the outlet for Austria, man? Ain't got nobody, really. Really ain't got nobody. Like, I don't know, bro. This Austrian team, man. Listen, They done well to handle Argentina to a degree, and then Argentina still dunked on them. They done well to keep up with Algeria. They beat Jordan, even though Jordan was better, bro. Like, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't hate watching Portugal. You can do that. This is what I mean, bro. I get it, you're a Barca fan, but man, overhating is crazy. Anyway, I can barely see what's going on in the game. What is this, man? Anyway, it's 1 sec. Actually, will it do anything to me? Yeah, I'm gonna try something. Wait 1 sec. I'll be right back, you Nabs. You're gonna have to take over 1 minute.
It's good to see Vinny Jr. doing well in the World Cup. hopefully we get a Spain second goal.
You. What went on with Zia, bro? Where's Zia disappear to? Man, them. Spain are playing some good football, is true. Swear to all, I don't understand. Don't understand it, bro. Yo, where's Zia gone?
He went off.
But
I
how
thought
you and leave nobody on the stream? Mad. Anyway, big up to Zia. Big up to Zia. Big up to Nems. Guys, we back. Sorry about that, you know.
big up to you. Super Spain, they finally got the second goal.
Yeah, bro. Ferran Torres is now on the pitch. I'm sure some people are upset. Alex Teller says Spain playing against numbers. I think they're good. I think they Spain playing some good football now. Yeah, I can say good night, Vienna. Home time to go home. Enjoying the stream. Don't forget to hit the likes, people. You know what I mean? Can't they make the ref wear GoPros, those Ray-Ban glasses, so the ref cam doesn't look like Double O's skate video? I don't know, bro. How much does the no Balogun affect the USA prediction versus Belgium? I think they will beat Belgium with or without Balogun. You know what I mean? I think they're a better team right now on the pitch. You know what I mean? Chelsea fan is liking the second goal. Quali is here for that. Pedro Power in the building. Portugal 0-0 live on BBC One, people. Midnight. Zia says he's still backstage. I don't know. But I'm here now. I'm back. Big up to Zia in the building. Mitchell Meyer says, can't they... Nah, you already read that. I already read that one from Mitchell Meyer. Dorku or Diaz, says Bishop Banks. I mean, Diaz, I think, is better than Dorku. I can't lie, bro. France would at least be winning at least by 5. They would have slapped this team 5 or 6, bro. France, you're saying? You don't need to care about it. It's just an observation. Cap Verde to shock up Argentina. My God. I don't know. I think so. Nems says hyper. Nems says, yeah. What's good? Spain playing against plumbers and think they good. Hey, bro. How is this Cucurella challenge not dangerous play? I don't know. When it's Spain and Argentina, they just get away. Don't do Spain lives. Their playing style is purely and absolutely disgusting and unwatchable. I hear you, Maddie. For the next round, maybe we avoid Spain. You know what I mean? I'll give that to
Watchalong.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
He gets
it's one of
forced to
those
watch
times. It's one of those times. But you guys, you know what I mean? You guys got me for a double header tonight. You're going to get Marken now, Marken later. You got all the team coming through. You know, guys are going to be popping in and out. It's going to be interesting. And, of course, we got another big one. The other end of the Iberian Peninsula starts at midnight, folks. Let's not forget. The GOAT plays at 12. The GOAT is in the building at 12. Tired of people crying over hydration breaks. It's one tournament. Bigger things to worry about in life. What's he talking about?
And
What is I talking about here now?
it's the great one. It makes no sense.
Obviously, the great one. He was supposed to be on the stream. He disappeared. You know what I mean? Where did he go to? I don't know.
The great one is like Chelsea season. He disappears.
Hmm?
The great one
Great
is
one. What was nasty
like
work is it? They didn't even
Chelsea.
say, well, bro, I'm coming back. You just dip. You just dip, bro. Yeah. How excited are you for JJ Gabriel's debut next season? Well, you know, Malabina. You know what JJ Gabriel has in common with Jadon Sancho? Do you know? Do you want to know? Chat, smash the likes. Smash a 1 in the chat if you want to know what Jadon Sancho and JJ Gabriel have in common. It's good. It's the weirdest thing, but they have it in common. You know what I mean? You doing Waffle Down dirty with the Spain thing? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm the one hosting Spain currently, as you see. What are you talking about, bro? You know what I mean? Your phone and laptop hitting up, bro. You need to get a new thing, bro. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, folks. Come on, people. Do you think Austria will score a goal in this match? I certainly think so. For some strange reason, I think they're gonna score a goal. It could get interesting. It could end up equal late. You never know. You never know. But if you smash the likes, you will find out. Guys, in the chat, if you want to know what it is that JJ Gabriel has in common with Jadon Sancho, smash a 1 in the chat. Let me know, and I'll tell you guys how interesting this is, because it's very interesting, I have to say. Because I'm excited about seeing his debut. I think he's going to be interesting. Of course, he's a very young player. He's just about to turn 15 or 16 years old. You know, I'm not expecting too much, but, you know, I just hope he goes from strength to strength and takes his time, and he doesn't try to force things too much, because he's got a whole career ahead of him. He's got a whole lot of talent and a whole lot of potential. You know what I mean? Great one. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about there, bro. Why are you? What is this?
He's waffling. The great one.
Guess again.
The hairline.
The thing that both should extra time be reduced from 30 minutes to 20 minutes. Keep it interesting, cutting most teams are set up for penalties. Nah, 15 minutes and a half is good, bro. It's about mental fortitude as well. You know what I mean? Wan-Bissaka, the only player not to be dribbled past in this tournament. Interesting times. What's your prediction for Portugal-Croatia tonight? Scoreline first and goal scorer. Scoreline and first goal scorer. Love the stream, says Michelle Mala. Well, Chido Martin is going to I believe it's Leverkusen. Either Leverkusen or St. Pauli. No. My bad. I think he's going to either Berlin or Cologne. Either Berlin, Cologne is one of 3 teams. Berlin, Cologne, or Hoffenheim. One of those 3 teams are taking him on a season-long loan next season, and he's going to be getting important starting minutes where he's going to prepare himself to try to make an appearance into the Man United team for the following season. It will be interesting. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's Cologne. It's either Cologne or Hoffenheim, bro. Somehow I think is 1 or 32. But yeah, shout out to you, bro. Both played for Man United. That's one thing. That's not what I'm talking about, though. But guys, since no one's asking, I'm just going to straight up tell you. They got a heritage just like, well, where I come from. Their heritage is where I come from. They're both hereditary from Trinidad and Tobagonians. You know what I mean? So that means if there's a miracle, they can both represent Trinidad and Tobago in 2030. You never know. Who knows what could happen? But Austria is on attack. Will this be a goal? Try to find Anatovic there, but unable to square that ball across. The ball won back. They're still in control. Austria still looking, still asking. Ball comes across the pitch. He scans. Tries to find that forward pass. Very slow movement there from the player. Ball, quick touch, one-touch play. And it's Anatovic. Oh! The player. Oh, Troop Kwameka. No control. He was to hit it first time. He didn't hit it first time. And that's why he didn't get the prize. I tell Mandem, I always tell the truth. Lamal is not better than Nani was. And people think I'm crazy. I don't know why. If you go back and watch, you would see. But there were so many great players in that time that you could have already known that, it was true, But if Yamal had to play the same time in as Nani, I promise you guys, you would never even say what you say that. Because there were so many good footballers in that time. So many. Every team had ballers, bro. Every team.
Can we say Olise is better?
For Ivory Coast, 100%, he's the truth for Ivory Coast. I think he's better suited to a team like Sunderland. You know what I mean? I think that's his level, to be honest. You know what I mean? I like the guy, but bro, you can't start 28 games and have 4 GA and thing, bro. That is fucking crazy. That is mad. You know what I mean? I feel Ferran Torres really was supposed to play for like Mexico or something, bro. Because he don't sync up with his Spanish at all. He not playing the same kind of football. Alex Scott to Man United, it's not happening, bro. Unless they're selling him for 55 million pounds, it's not happening. I promise you. I don't know why people think Alex Scott is worth that money. He is not. It's like mad. Who has more World Cup goals than Greenwood and Olise combined? Ahmad? Bro, Olise don't have 2 goals at the World Cup or 3? I don't know. I mean, if Greenwood was at the World Cup, I don't think he would be talking that shit, bro. Because, he never played at the World Cup. But let's just be real, Greenwood. I think when Ahmad scored more goals for Man United than Garnacho, we could talk. You know what I'm saying? Because Garnacho has scored more goals for Man United than Amad Diallo. That much I could tell you for sure. Mark, with your expertise on goalkeeping, who should be England's goalkeeper? I'm not an expert on goalkeeping, bro. I'm expert on midfielders and playing on the wings. You know what I mean? To be fair. But, goalkeepers, I think England's goalkeeper, I am not a fan of Pickford, to be fair. I would prefer the other guy, Dean Henderson. I think Dean Henderson would do much, much better for England than Pickford. I think Dean Henderson is actually made to be the England national keeper. I think that his whole persona, everything about him, would give the England team confidence when he behind them. I think Jordan Henderson, in comparison, is sometimes do a little bit too much, and because of that, he just concede. We need to look at team performance with population and what is their preferred sports. Austria, we know for winter sports. 100% Bishop Banks. Olise has 0 goals. I thought Olise scored 2 goals in this tournament. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. PSG won the Champions League because they've got a tireless Vitinha who picked the ball up from deep and passed it to the front. France doesn't have the same player. But has Vitinha passed the ball to the front for Portugal? No, he has not. He's been passing it backwards and side to the side more than he passed it forward. And to be fair, Portugal doesn't play that way. And let's be honest, bro. If you're good in a system, which he is, just like, he is very, very good in that system, you don't tend to be good outside of the system. And we could see that clearly with the way he has been performing for Portugal. Because when he's on the ball, the other players are waiting for the ball. And by the time he gets the ball to them, the other team is already back in their defensive shape. And Portugal doesn't play that type of way. Portugal plays possession. Doesn't play possession. They play transition. And he's playing possession-based midfield possession in a team that has played transition. So he's doing the wrong thing. And this is why Portugal is struggling. It's sad to see, to be fair. You know what I mean? No, I like Nick Pope, but I think Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson is the righteous guy to start at goalkeeper. Ferran Torres is on Spain has decided they're done scoring any more goals. 100%. At the same time, too, I think maybe Ferran Torres should be playing for Mexico because maybe he would score more goals if he played for Mexico. You know what I mean? His style of football kind of looked Mexican, all kind of thing. To be fair, he kind of looked off the line there, denying Lamal Yamin there, denying him justice. That's a good stop there. Nems, go to Kizzy's chat, says Hyper Protagonist. Hyper, how could he go to Kizzy's chat? He's hosting here. Maybe you guys should, let Kizzy come across and join the stream. Might be interesting. And then she could talk to Nems all she wants. I would drop the link. Nems, I feel like you're terrified of that conversation, boy. What kind of expression is that you're giving me there, bro? Tell me, no.
What?
You afraid of Kizzy or something?
No.
No?
No.
So wait
What?
to see. What's going on? You like her or something?
Nothing's going on. No.
Yeah. Okay, cool. No problem, Brisky. All good. All good, my brother. All good. Shout out to Hyper Protagonist in the building. I think you got the point there, my bro. You know what I mean, Hyper? I just solved the equation for you right there in 4K. My goodness. That's a nice screen right there. Imagine having a Man United Dragon screen in the new Old Trafford Stadium, folks. Could Belieber be the next Dele Alli? He was never that good, bro. Jesus Christ. Jesus, my goodness, bro. He was never even as good as Dele Alli, bro. Dele Alli won a trophy, bro. No, bro. What had happened to Jimmy and Genos, bro? What went on with Jimmy? I know. Yeah, just be careful, bro. Be very concise. I hope it's nothing terrible, bro. Like, I mean, he's an United hater, but he's a human being at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm probably close to that guy's age as well. And nephew, you just smiling, bro. What's going on with you today? You just be more talkative sometimes. All of a sudden, you get real quiet. I feel it's because certain people in the chat watching, bro. How come you just go on the chats and you don't put on the camera, bro? I talk to you, bro. You want to fully chat, you know what I mean? You have to put on the camera. Spain are toying with Austria here. Probably they finally found their mojo, bro. Do you think Lamine Yamal will be the GOAT in terms of number of GFs during his career? No, bro. Lamine Yamal is nothing compared to certain brothers, bro. Like, killer. Ronaldo. Yeah? Ronaldo R9. The list is impeccable. Yeah? And let me just be honest, a lot of the Lamine Yamal chicks, he's paid them. So, money talks. He not doing it with just on charm and his ability, bro. He's spending his money. I mean, you kind of have to put him down the ladder a little bit. You know what I would say though? The guy that took this guy, bro. What's his name? Oh, 3-0 Spain. 3-0 Spain. Or Yazabal with the brace and Spain go up 3-0. Austria are out. Get the fuck out of here, says Spain. Time to pack your shit and go home. Bye-bye. You know what I mean?
This is going to be a goat.
Hey, this brother who used to play for, this guy, Douglas Luiz, who used to play for Aston Villa, and then he went to Juventus, and he had this real famous girlfriend. Her name was Alicia Lemons. Well, this brother who playing in the League 2, Yeah, he plays for a League 2 side that just get promoted to the League 1. He getting married to her right now. Alicia Lemons is getting married to a dude that's playing in the League 1. You already know what time it is with Douglas Luiz, bro. That nigga got his girl took off his hands.
You couldn't even
No
watch.
wonder you haven't seen that guy anywhere, bro. He's in a corner crying in his car. My goodness, bro. Oh my God. I feel sorry for the guy. I mean, you're playing in the Italian league, you played in the Premier League, and the guy that took your girl is playing in the League 1.
That's
Jeez.
all.
Why is Torres always the worst Spanish player on the pitch? I don't know.
He's a South American type player.
I don't know. They just suck. I don't know. Austria is the worst team of this World Cup. You think so?
No, Turkey was.
Turkey, well, probably was.
Yeah.
They got knocked the hell out. Man United open
that's
talks with
awful.
Somerville from West Ham. Ben Jacobs is telling lies because Tottenham has already put a bid in for Somerville of £55 million. I think he's going to Tottenham. Man United is not interested in Somerville. I hate when Ben Jacobs lies, bro. Like, this guy is such a bum, bro. Yeah, he gets a few lucky transfers, and all of a sudden I'm a guru. I'm the guru now. My God, bro. Like, get a fucking clue. You know what I mean? Like, bro, listen, yeah. Man, them, yeah. When we think about these players, right? Who's Somerville going to bench? Dorgu? Somerville had 5 GA this season, bro, in 37 games. Average of 80 minutes played per game. The brother has 5 goals and assists in total contribution all season. Dorgu was injured for 6 weeks and he have more. He have 7 GA, bro. And Dorgu developing. So you want to spend 50 million for a player worse than a developmental player on the same side of the pitch? That have to be stupid business.
He's a good bench option.
I think I was crying. I can't lie. I was about, how old was I? I was like 22,
You're 50 now.
21, 22, somewhere there. And I was like on top of the world because Ronaldo just had the greatest season of any footballer in the history of football. He won every single solo award. It's never been done since he's done that, by the way. Just want to put that out there. It's never been done by anyone, not including Messi. He's never done that. And then all of a sudden I heard he's going to Real Madrid. And I was like, what the flying fuck? Mad. It was mad. But then he ended up staying one more season, and you know, I mean, bro, that was mad, bro. Most disappointing thing on the planet. Spain is definitely the most scary. Fabian Ruiz and co are not even on the pitch, bro. Spain, the most scary. They're not nowhere near scary, bro. In fact, I think France would have mauled Spain, like, and I don't like France. I mean, I don't like Spain either, but I don't like France more. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Like, yeah.
France has great football.
France has been scintillating, folks. We cannot lie. We must be honest. They have been the best club and the best nation on consistent performances every single game, and they've won all their games. They packed everyone up and sent them on their way. I can't say Spain is scary when they draw 2 or 4 games played. That's mad. That is crazy. You know what I mean? How is that scary? The scary team would be the one that win all 4 games so far. At least that's what I would think.
What's your thoughts on the Mbappe and Olise partnership? It's fun to watch.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's like
Mbappe, Olise, and Dembele. The mob. The mob is out for you guys. Yeah, beware of the mobbing. You know what I mean? Mbappe, Olise, and Dembele. Beware of the mob.
They're winning the World Cup.
No, CR7 and Portugal winning the World Cup, bro.
No.
I promise you.
We're going to see Ukraine at the end.
I'm telling you, Lillian, everybody talking about this and that, but France is the only one showing this and that, bro. France showing everything. They're showing power, domination. They're showing goals. They're showing defending. They're showing strength in midfield, strength in attack, strength in depth. They're showing everything right now. Yeah. France is not playing by any means.
France has 2 starting teams.
I kid you not. France could have did what Netherlands did. Have a Netherlands B team come. They could have sent half of the players to Guadeloupe, Haiti, or maybe Martinique, and let one of them teams come, qualify, just like Netherlands did with Curacao. And they probably would have done better than Curacao did. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Big up to that.
Even when Turkey comes on, it's dark.
And Turkey on the bench.
And many
Turkey on the bench can't get minutes. That's one player I regret we didn't buy. I think Man United should have buy him, bro. We should have buy him. We should have never let him go to Man City. Turkey should have been the heir to Bruno Fernandes, bro. Turkey was supposed to be the replacement to Bruno, bro. If I was doing signings at Man United, bro, Turkey would have been at Man United since after the game we play against him in Lyon, I'd have signed his check one time.
You could tell he
come to United.
He was going to be a player.
Yeah, bro. Man, tell me all kind of things, brother. That brother is quality. I'm not hearing that. Sign him up. I would have signed him, and I would have sacked Mason Mount off and take the number 7 and give it to Turkey. Because Mason Mount, the only thing Mason Mount do was disgrace the number 7, bro. Full time, folks. I could say that we ended up in for the treat because the Spain team gave us three very good goals. You know what I mean? They came in late. We waited long for dominance in the game, and Spain showed it in the second half. The first half was more evenly killed. I think Austria would have had a chance to maybe strike up a different result, but fair play to Spain. Scoring 3 good goals, of course. No one expecting them to do so well, but certainly they came out on top, and of course, they are moving on to the next round. It's win or go home. And Austria, just because they're going home. Like the Netherlands did, like Senegal did, like Germany did. They're going home. They're going home. They're going home. You know what I mean, folks? And more teams will be going home soon. You know what I mean? Because just now you'll be seeing Portugal taking on the likes of Colombia. Wait, no. Who Portugal playing? I forgot. Who is Portugal playing again? Why am I forgetting? I can't lie, folks. I'm forgetting all the information. Croatia. I'm forgetting all of these things. Forza Portugal on 100%. We will be here, guys. Just about 2 hours from now, your boy will be going live. The GOAT plays at midnight. You know what I mean? Thank you, Lillian B. Thank you. I don't know why I was forgetting Croatia. I keep thinking Paraguay or something. Shocking in my brain, But anyway, I'm going to say to you all, as I bid you adieu, I need to have a little bit of a shower and stuff and get myself ready for the Portugal game. I just got home from work and I came right into the stream because I didn't want you guys to miss the excitement. You know what I mean? I was so excited to chat with you guys today. Have a great afternoon, an evening, or morning, or late evening, wherever you are. Don't forget to smash the likes up. Big up to you as well, Natalie, in the building. And of course, Lillian, I'll see you for Portugal game, yeah? Catch you guys later. And don't forget to tell me what you think about the outro. You know what I mean? It would be nice to hear your thoughts on what you think about the refix I made. Well, It's a refix. I didn't make the original. You know what I mean? But yeah. Shout out to Nems and shout out to everyone. We love you all.
I got the I got the I got the I got the World Cup 2026. World Cup 2026. World Cup 2020.